This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Nottingham, England, a super middleweight champion of the world, Carl the Cobra Froch. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing the newly crowned champion, holding a record of 22 wins, no losses, 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the young, undefeated, and newly crowned IBF middleweight champion of the world, known as Captain Hook, introducing Roy Jones Jr.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go.
Which fans are going to be happy? Which fans are going to be sad? I don't know, but it's the argument I love.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And there's the bell to start the round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Only catching air with that hook. Back and forth they go. Both of these athletes' gas tanks are going to be tested. Endurance will be the key on an afternoon like this one.
So Todd, let's face it, you're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fight. Fight on fight.
These 2 are the perfect dance partners. The right hook just missed.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Just missed with that hook. And that hook misses. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Defense is not a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. He is down big time on the scores. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the center of the comeback.
Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Punch, counter punch. That right hook catching air. One of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore. Real good back and forth between these 2 fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you're going to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little trick you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about watching that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell sometimes
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around? Oh, no! Carl Froch got caught! And one of the all-time greats, Carl Froch, goes down! Well, he's back on his feet, but for how long? This could go south in a hurry.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
No rest for the weary. It's a good start to the round for this guy. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw the hook, didn't land. Froch seeing cobwebs. Good shots. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. A borderline disaster. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Froch in trouble. He's landed everything he's got, but he can't get him out of there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh, Froch, we didn't see this coming. Let's talk about Froch in that last round. And a round that's... They ring the bell, and here we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They're both trying for a knockout. Punch, counter punch. That right hook won't score. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to win this in one shot.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you bet and you know you're not going to find it, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Both men. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. He's settled back in, but needs to play some defense.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, and boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The perfect counter lands. Let's talk about thoughts in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? No rest for the weary. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, that certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That looked good. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Can't land that jab. That hook was thrown with some very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about thoughts in that last round. The game plan does not... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Can't land that jab.